Twin Cities Development has kicked off a new workforce development initiative. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, TCD has launched a new workforce development initiative where they will be partnering with area schools and businesses to help train youth and improve the chances they will either stay here or come back after getting a college degree. The Partnership for Employer and Education Results, or Peer 7 program, is a collaborative effort involving Gering and Bayard High Schools, ESU 13, and WNCC, with TCD to reach out to other schools in the area. Keith Ellis explains the Grow Your Own Workforce effort, which will include programs such as employment forums and town halls for parents.
We'll actually bring in employers that talk about skills, employees that talk about skills. They're making a living, a good living in those kinds of jobs, making our parents and our students more aware of the opportunities in these communities. When you look at baby boomers and some of these skilled professions, we're going to be hurting in a few years if we don't find new people to take some of those over.
Gering Public Schools Community Outreach Coordinator Jennifer Seibel says the program will be a good fit for their schools.
As a part of our growing our career pathways at Gering High School, having those business connections, networks, and partnerships for our students is essential. And so we're really excited to grow that network, also be looking at new opportunities like our alumni outreach, and bringing those individuals potentially back home or having opportunities here created for them as well.
The initiative will also include intern programs in both professional and technical trades that would last at least 2 summers. The effort was the result of the CEO Summits held earlier this year by TCD and was announced during the organization's annual meeting last week in Scottsbluff. Well, the Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Department says a 17-year-old from Hemingford died early Saturday morning following an accident. Deputies responded to a field west of Highway 71 where they found Daniel McDonough on the ground next to the vehicle, which had left the roadway and rolled several times. He suffered serious head injuries and hypothermia, was transported to Regional West, but later died from his injuries. Sheriff Mark Overman says he had stolen the vehicle from his brother's girlfriend to drive to the Scottsbluff Walmart, but did not have a driver's license and did not know how to drive. Well, coming up after the break, we'll take a look at your full week forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, a pretty nice mid-November day out there today here in the Wyobraska region. Clear skies over Gering mid-afternoon with just a few clouds, and that's a trend that we'll see continuing into tomorrow. But then things could take a turn by midweek. Wednesday, we have a chance for some afternoon precipitation. May start out as rain, possibly turning into snow. That's something we'll want to keep our eyes on over the next 24 hours or so. Today we had highs get to the low to mid 60s for most of the region, and by supper time, temperatures were settling into the mid 40s. Overnight, we'll be dropping right around the freezing mark. Tomorrow, those temps will climb back to right around where they were today, and again, Wednesday will be the trickiest weather day. Looking ahead to your full planner, by Thursday, those temperatures will continue to climb upwards and should take us to a relatively nice weekend with clear skies and temperatures getting into the low to mid 50s, bringing us up to a busy travel week for the Thanksgiving holiday. That's a look at your weather. We'll have more news right after this.
Sure, you can get a premium steak at a steakhouse. No surprise there. But real petite filet steak sandwiches at an Arby's house? Surprise there. Arby's, we have the meats.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
Where can you find gifts for everyone? TC and More has gifts for the holidays. The Christmas decor is up, and we're ready to help you make your holiday festive. From Santas to realistic flickering candles to give your home a warm glow. Next, check out our clothing and accessories for women, like stylish gloves and Myra bags. Finally, pamper yourself or a loved one with soaps and lotions. For the perfect gift, stop in and visit TC and More, downtown Scottsbluff. And we've extended our children's educational materials.
Welcome back. A 5-day trial in March has been scheduled for a 24-year-old Kimball man charged with intentional child abuse and the death of his 7-month-old daughter. Kimball County District Court records say on March 31st, Alexander Romero brought the unresponsive infant to Kimball Health Services. Doctors say that the girl's injuries were not consistent with his story of the infant having fallen off the couch. The girl was taken off life support several days later. If convicted on the Class 1B felony charge of intentional child abuse resulting in death, Romero would be facing 20 years to life in prison. Well, new court documents shed more light on what transpired during a shooting that occurred at a Gearing residence last Sunday night. Police say that 67-year-old Eldon Anthony had gotten into an argument with his 39-year-old son Philip, who charged at him with a crazed look in his eyes. Eldon Anthony told investigators that he feared for his life and fired a single round into Philip's chest. The son was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. And the Wyoming Highway Patrol recently commissioned 18 cadets to the rank of trooper upon the completion of their intensive training academy. During their academy, the new troopers were instructed in a variety of classes, including firearms, crash investigation, and other pertinent training. The members of the class of 97 that were new to law enforcement participated in 1,200 hours of academy training. The Torrington troop area will be getting 2 new troopers, Jason Simmer and Adam Watson, with Trooper Watson also receiving the Class 97 Esprit de Corps Award. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell with a busy day at the sports desk. He'll have the latest right after this.
We've been an ALA customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and ALO.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed. It was a game changer.
ALO came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point, I knew ALO was the company that I wanted to stick with.
The Mighty 3 has been known to move mountains, has been seen giving wild brush and tall grass the what for, and is not afraid to level a gravel driveway and finish a surface. The cab with heat and AC is not faint of heart either. You don't have an off season, neither do we.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
The Cats are heading back to Lincoln. Cougar Hoops on the way this week, plus area kids signing on the dotted line. Yes, we'll have more throughout the week on the Scottsbluff football team reaching the state championship game in Lincoln 1 week from tonight. They beat Omaha Roncalli on Friday by that touchdown final, 63-56 to advance. We'll feature the Scottsbluff Bearcats football team here on the TV side this Thursday, and then again probably a little something on Monday on game day. Also coming up tomorrow, we'll have Cougar men's and women's basketball coverage as both teams entertain Casper College. Chuck Schwartz will have that doubleheader tomorrow night on KOZY 1013. Want to spend the bulk of today's update, though, on some area student athletes that will continue to be just that next year at the collegiate level. We'll go in order from last week, starting at Scottsbluff High on Monday, where it was softball player Taylor Klein who will go the junior college route to start. She signed with Otero Junior College in Colorado.
I know it will allow me to build up on my fundamentals and become a little sharper player, get used to playing at the college level, and when it is time for me to play at a four-year college or university, I'll be able to have my skill level I need.
Otero, a Region 9 school that competes against WNCC. As for her time as a Bearcat, Klein leaves as the program's all-time leader in RBIs.
I've enjoyed playing as a Bearcat. I've had a successful 4 years here. I've made some amazing friends out there and teammates. I've learned a lot from Coach Gentry and Coach Katie, and I've had a blast.
Taylor Klein to become a Rattler on the diamond for Otero Junior College. Again, that was Monday. Then it was the signing circuit at Gering the rest of the week. On Tuesday, it started with volleyball player Zoe Smith finalizing her Division I scholarship to the University of Wyoming.
It's definitely something I've worked for my whole life. It's something I've dreamt of since I was a little kid, so it feels like it's just a big dream coming true.
Smith will join up with former Alliance star Emerson Siza on a Wyoming team that is up and coming right now in the Mountain West Conference.
They've had a really good season. They are 12-2, 12-2 in the conference, and they've only lost to CSU, which is ranked 12th right now. And then overall, they're 17-8, so they've had a really good season. They've been really competitive throughout the whole year, and it's really cool.
After Smith made Laramie official, it was time to turn to softball over at Gering, with Kiana Island deciding to follow in some family footsteps, deciding to attend Hamlin University. That's in St. Paul, Minnesota.
My dad went to Hamlin, actually, and he wrestled there. And I wasn't really even thinking about the school. And then I was like, well, I'll give it a shot, see what the coach says, see if I can get a shot out there. And then the coach started emailing me back and forth, and he came to visit me. And then I really liked him. He was just an amazing guy. And then when I went up and visited, the team accepted me, and I just had a lot of fun. And, I felt welcome, so I decided that that was the place for me to be.
As for some of the highlights while at Gering, Island finished with a career .420 batting average, and she helped the team this year to a big finish to the round of 16.
It was so much fun. If you could have been in the dugout at districts or at sub-districts at home, we were going crazy. None of our girls had voices the next 3 days even, because we were having so much fun in the dugout. And then that energy kept on at that first game at Crete. And it was just so much fun to be with those girls because everybody was cheering everybody on.
Kiana Island to D3 Hamlin University in Minnesota. And Gering closed out as host for the week on Thursday with Scottsbluff Gering Seacat swimmer Alana Becker. She inked with Nebraska Omaha.
I really like the environment, and The team is really nice, and a lot of my family lives close by.
Becker's got big goals in mind, heading into her senior campaign, getting ready to start up right now. And she's got a head coach that says she's a big-time leader for this swim program.
She's very dedicated, and she has set goals. She may not think she sets goals, but every time we talk, she's always wanting to do better and set a great precedence for the whole team. She does everything that I ask and above.
And then Friday, another Gearing senior, Avery Mitchell, this time signed to continue her golf career at the University of Nebraska-Kearney. A busy week of signings last week, and then tomorrow Gearing will host senior Taylor Philbrick, making it official by signing to continue her soccer career at UNK. That's the latest today from right here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan comes back to check the community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Did the extreme weather this summer do damage to your home? Call Roofing Plus today. Let Luke Shaneman and his team get your home back and family back to normal. Licensed and insured, call Roofing Plus today and Luke will get you scheduled for your free and easy inspection and see if you qualify for a new roof, siding, or gutters. The Roofing Plus team can be there in days, not months. Call Roofing Plus today, 308-440-6387.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between. We're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, last week it was announced for the 4th straight year, Gearing High School was selected as a state finalist for the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition. I caught up with GHS teacher Brett Moser, who explains what this year's project will entail.
For this year's competition, we are trying to build a pump or a system of pumps that can transport water over long distances without putting electricity or other energy into it.
The project stems from problems experienced locally this summer, including the irrigation canal tunnel collapse in the Gering-Fort Laramie Irrigation District, as well as the flooding in eastern Nebraska.
And it could also be a system that could be applied to places where clean water is not accessible to everyone, like in third world countries, and to hopefully find quick and cheap and easy ways to transport water effectively. So that's kind of the goal for right now. The prototypes we kind of have are back there on the back shelf, but they're very rudimentary right now. We're just kind of using some half-inch PVC pipe and some old plastic bottles and everything that we've had, and kind of trying to find different designs to where we could perhaps make water go up in elevation as opposed to always down in elevation.
Now, the class will have to submit an activity plan by December 4th to Solve for Tomorrow officials, and from there, they'll announce Nebraska's 2 state winners. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.